All right. Hello. Hello. Okay. We got people in here. All right. I clicked go live too soon and I was like, oh no. Okay. Hello, Tori. Hello. Good evening, Dee. Hello, Pixa. I'm in Washington State. I heard laws are important to know here. Yes. Laws are actually very heavy in the state of Washington. It's about 30% of the exam, actually. So you do need to be really strong in state law for Washington, and that's going to come from your state approved course, like Excel, Kaplan, 80 Bank, or whoever you have. I do cover what you want to know and focus on in your state approved course in my any of my class series packages. It'll explain to you what's important and what you should focus on. But I don't cover exact state laws. And so you need a state approved course to cover the exact state laws. And that's what you're going to get in your state approved course, like Excel, Kaplan, 80 Banker. So yes. But also because they're strong in state law or heavy in state law, you also have to know everything else really well as well. So that's why, especially in states that are heavy in state law, you want to get gold, because gold is going to help you learn and understand everything else. And then you'll still have to heavily use your state approved course for the actual Washington law. But between those things, we can definitely help secure a pass. And we have had many Washington passers. So I would definitely, those are what you'd want to focus on. All right, Delano. Hi, Melissa. I just completed your gold course, and wow, I'm actually understanding insurance more. LOL. Yes, I'm taking the state exam next week, and I am so nervous. Okay. Take a big deep breath. All right. And I'm so glad you've gotten gold and that you are now understanding the information. That is the whole point. So if you don't yet know, I, in addition to the YouTube channel, offer a course that you can purchase. We have different levels, but gold is the best. It's at $97. It's available for purchase on insuranceexamqueen.com. It teaches you all the most common, most tested topics in the order that you should watch them in. It builds on top of one another. And it comes with a 90% first time pass rate or a next time pass rate. So if you have not yet taken the test and you want to make sure you get a first time pass, or you have taken it many times, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, you keep failing and you want to get the next time pass, gold still has a 90% pass rate. Is the videos you want to watch in the order you want to watch them in an easy to understand way, very relatable, very personable, funny is some of the comments that we have gotten back, and easy to understand. It also, I tell you all the notes to write, charts to make, graphs to have, so that you can study the information. And that is, again, for purchase on insuranceexamqueen.com, $97. And Delano says that she loved it, helped her understand. Okay, if you are nervous, one of the things I'd highly recommend that you do is watch the mindset playlist on YouTube. So on the YouTube channel, we're here on the YouTube channel now, but on my playlist, if you click playlist, there's a playlist dedicated to the mindset of passing the insurance exam. And it helps you with your nerves and it helps you with getting into a positive, happy mindset. So I definitely encourage you to check that out. All right, Tori, I had a question about your gold course compared to anything above that plan you might have. I got a 59% of my first try and just need some extra help. So I have, so on insuranceexamqueen.com, we have the same thing basically for life and health and property casualty. So I'm speaking for either one, but I offer different levels of packages of things that you can purchase. We start with the $27 bronze. And this is about 8 hours of video for PNC. I forget exactly how many it is for life and health. But it's a quick review of all the major material. So this is like, I would say bronze is like, I'm already understanding it. I'm already getting it a little bit from my state approved course, like Excel, Kaplan, but there's just a couple things that aren't making sense. Like it's not quite landing. And I'm like, roughly 10 to 5 points off of passing. I would say bronze is what you can get for $27. The next one up is silver, which is $57. It's about 14 hours of video. And it's a little bit more in depth from bronze, where bronze is like quick. Silver takes a little bit more time to get through the material, a little bit slower pace in terms of learning the material, a little bit more in depth. And that's $57. And if you're about somewhere around like 8 to 10 points off, silver is a great one to get. Then we have gold, which is 30 plus hours of video. So the most in-depth teaching, where like bronze and silver are like reviews of the material. Gold is like, I'm actually teaching you the material. So it's the best one you can get. Now, when you get gold at 97, I include bronze and silver in it. And they're all different videos. So like when you get gold, you have the teaching videos, all the gold videos, you have review videos in silver, and you have the quick review videos in bronze. You can watch all of them. And then after gold, we have gold plus quizzes and exams where you can bundle in some practice questions for 137. Now, if you don't need necessarily any more practice questions. Most of you have enough practice questions in your state approved course. At a minimum, I recommend $97 gold for everybody. But if you want extra quizzes, you want extra practice exams, you can get the exam and quiz bundle with gold. Now, let's say you can't necessarily afford the $97 gold. You can start with $27 bronze and you can upgrade from there. Inside of bronze is a coupon that will allow you to apply the $27 you paid for bronze to the purchase of silver or gold. And that way you can almost use it as a payment plan. So I can start with bronze, watch 8 hours of video. If I feel I need more, I can upgrade to silver for an additional $30. If I feel I need more, I'll pay an additional $40 and get the $97 gold. And then I have all the videos available to me. And if I want to practice do some practice questions, some extra quiz questions, you can also, there's a coupon inside of gold to upgrade to the quiz stuff. And there's also a coupon at any point to upgrade to platinum. So platinum is basically the opportunity to talk to me. So if you want to be able to chat with me and ask me questions as you're studying for 100 days, you can get the platinum package to be able to talk with me directly. And right now, as of May 22nd, that is $397 for 100 days access. Which is insane, because that's like a couple hours of tutoring. If you were to go to like one of the major tutoring websites and hire a tutorer, you'd be paying a lot more than that. And you have access to me for over 100 days to ask me questions with platinum. We will be soon raising the price of platinum, or even possibly phasing it out. So if you want to jump in on getting that, now would be the time. And if you have any of the packages, 27 or bronze, 57 silver, 97 gold, you can actually apply the price of that to the platinum package. Or you can just straight up get platinum and then get all of it. What was the other question? Okay, I think that might let me know if you have any questions for that. Tori. Okay, Ariel. Hi, Melissa. Also from Washington State. I'm getting ready to try life and health test on the 3rd time. Can you explain non-forfeiture, please? Yes. So non-forfeiture. Let me do a break in the video. This is non-forfeiture. All right, non-forfeiture on a whole life insurance policy. So let me put I'm gonna move my desk down a little bit. The plug isn't working. Yes, platinum is $397 right now. And if you already have gold at 97, there's a coupon in gold for you to upgrade to platinum and just pay the difference. And it allows you to ask me questions throughout the day as you're going. But again, platinum will be phased out here soon. So if you want the ability to chat with me, you got to lock it in now, because it's going to be changing soon. It's going to either increase in price, it's going to like double in price, or it might be passed over to Angela. Haven't quite figured out what I'm doing yet, but definitely check that out. Okay. So I'm going to answer this question about non-forfeiture. So this is for life, a whole life policies. Again, I'm going to do this again because I answered another question. Whole life policies, non-forfeiture. Let's just think about the word real quick. Non-forfeiture, forfeit. We often have heard the word forfeit. Like if you're in PE or you play games, like you're on the baseball league or whatever, we know that forfeit means you gave up. Like you didn't even try to get the game. You didn't even go after it. You forfeited the game. So forfeit means to give up. So if we say non-forfeiture, we're saying not give up. And what that means about a whole life insurance policy is that you cannot give up the value of a whole life policy. So a whole life policy is saving your own money for your own death. So when you're paying premium payments, it's kind of like making deposits into a checking account that is also tied to a life insurance policy. And you have access to borrow and use that money if you need to. This is what some of the most wealthiest people on the planet do, is they use a whole life insurance policy, because it's basically a savings account attached to life insurance. So if I buy a whole life insurance policy, I am putting little deposit every time I pay a premium, that money is going into basically a little savings account called cash value that the insurance company is keeping and managing. Some of my premium payment will go towards the cost of the insurance policy. That's part of the whole life. But a good chunk of my money goes into the cash value, which if I'm the policy holder, I have access to use that cash value. So let's say I have had a whole life policy for the last 10 years and I pay my premium, and it's racked up, $20,000 of cash value in it. And I get to the point where I say, and it's whole life, meaning it's supposed to go forever, meaning that this is a permanent policy. It'll go to age 100. So it's not set for you to cancel at any point, but if you need to cancel, if you get to a point where you say, I cannot afford this premium anymore, or I don't need my whole life anymore, whatever, you get to a point where you no longer want the whole life policy for whatever reason, or you might get to a point where you're like, I really got to use all of this money that's racked up in my whole life, and I don't want to have my whole life, because you can actually borrow against the whole life and you can take that cash value out and use it for whatever you need, but you're expected to pay it back. It's kind of like taking a loan against your own money. But let's say you get to a point where like, I don't want the policy at all. I want it done. I want it canceled. That cash value is yours and you cannot forfeit it. You cannot give it up. So the insurance company can't take your money that is in your whole life cash value account. They have to do something with it to give it back to you. So that's what non-forfeiture is saying, is that somehow the cash value that is in that account, that is part of your whole life policy, still has to come to you, benefit you in somehow. And so there are 3 non-forfeiture options that you can do. The first one is simply cash it out. Take the cash value that's in there, cash it out. Now you will have to pay taxes on that. So if I take the cash value out, I have to pay taxes because that money going in there was like you didn't have to pay taxes on the money that was accumulating in there. You only have to pay taxes on the interest though. When I put my premium money, when I'm making a premium payment to my whole life policy, that money in that cash value is actually collecting interest. As long as it stays whole life, I will never pay taxes on that interest. But if I terminate the whole life policy, then I will have to pay taxes on the interest. So if I take the cash option, I just take the cash, I have to pay taxes on the interest. The account is over, it's done, no insurance. That's option 1. Option 2 is, and it doesn't matter option 1, 2, or 3, whatever. There's no specific order. This is just the way I'm describing them. The next option is, let's say I want to keep my whole life policy, but I just can't afford to pay the premium anymore. What they can do is they will take the cash value that is in that whole life policy and use it to purchase a paid up whole life. Meaning they'll say, okay, you've got $20,000 in here right now. We can use that $20,000 to purchase a whole life policy at like $15,000 and it's paid off forever. Like you'll never have to pay another premium. That money is still in there. The cash value is still in there, maybe a little bit less because it's going to be a little bit less than the cash value you have in there because you have to pay for the insurance side of it too. But you'll still have cash value. You'll still have a permanent policy. It'll still go forever, but the death benefit has been reduced. So they'll say you were purchasing, let's say, you had a $100,000 policy with $20,000 cash value saved up so far. We're going to take that $20,000, give you a $15,000 whole life policy, and no premium is ever due ever again on it. So you don't have to pay anything else, but you still have all that cash value available to you, and you still have a permanent policy. That option is called reduced paid up. I'm reducing the death benefit, and it is paid up. I'll never have to pay a premium again. So again, this is terminating my whole life policy. It's non-forfeiture. I can't forfeit the value in there. I am either 1, taking the cash, paying taxes on the interest, or 2, I am keeping a permanent policy, but I'm reducing the death benefit and I am paying it off. The third option says, well, I want to keep my high death benefit. I want to keep that $100,000 and I want to pay it off. And what they will do is they will convert it from a permanent whole life $100,000 to a extended term whole life. So you keep the same death benefit, $100,000, but now it is going to be temporary instead of permanent. And that's option 3. So I either 1, take the cash, 2, I reduce the death benefit but pay it off with reduced paid up, or 3, I keep the death benefit but I turn my policy from permanent whole life to a term policy that is completely paid off. And those are your non-forfeiture options on a whole life insurance policy. We have the best, longest video for that in the Gold Class Series package. So if this was either too quick for you or you want to go more in depth, I'd highly recommend going on over to insuranceexamqueen.com, purchasing the Life and Health Gold package, and we have the longest, best videos explaining the non-forfeiture options available for you there. Okay, next question. Danielle, yes, it is amazing. I take my New York life tomorrow. You're amazing, Melissa. Truly an angel on earth. Danielle, I am sending you all the loves and vibes to pass your exam tomorrow. You've got this. I'm so excited for you. Make sure you listen to the About to Test audio on the YouTube channel. So if you go Insurance Exam Queen About to Test, there is a 5-minute audio that you can listen to that will psych you up, get you ready for that pass as you're heading on into the exam. We had people say that they listened to that on repeat during their drive and they were able to pull off a pass, and that they cited that video as a reason that they passed. All right, Tori, my only concern is that there is something I don't understand, and that is why I want to be able to ask someone for this is for life and health. So Tori, you can get platinum for property and casualty or life and health, whichever exam you're taking. I teach both. What I just talked about, non-forfeiture, was for life insurance. Key Rich, B my VB, Bum MKC, C Chin, Kibi D. Okay, you might be spam, but I'm sending you love. Kiki Clark, thank you so much. I passed the PC Adjuster's Exam Nevada on Saturday. Congratulations, Kiki. I am so excited for your pass. That is amazing. If you use any of my material, or just my YouTube channel, I would so love and appreciate if you can go to Insurance Exam Queen on Google Maps and leave me a 5-star review. I would love that. Thank you so much. Tori, okay, $379 for platinum. Yes. T Hall, property casualty. I don't know, T Hall, if you were asking me if what I was explaining was for property casualty, but the non-forfeiture that I just explained was for life and health. The grumpy horticulturalist. Hi, Melissa. I'm currently getting my property insurance through Farmers. Awesome. You've been such an amazing help. I want to say thank you. You've been a big help in filtering down the info from ExamFX. Yes. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Any of the courses you have, Excel, Kaplan, 80 Banker, they're all really difficult to understand and make sense of. And that is what my Gold Class Series does, is it teaches the material in a way that is easy to understand so that you can learn this information, pass your quizzes, pass your practice exams, pass your certificate exams, and then pass the state exam. Some people think that they should do their state-approved course and then do my videos. No. You should do my videos from the jump. If you can do my videos, my Gold Class Series, before you even take your Excel, Kaplan, 80 Banker, it'll allow you to breeze through that course so quickly. So I always recommend doing my videos first and then completing your state-approved course like Excel, Kaplan, 80 Banker. Kiki, I already left you a 5-star review. Thank you so much, Kiki. I appreciate it. I will love and take those 5-star reviews. Thank you. Cassie, failed my PA Life and Health yesterday by 13 points. I only had 10 days to study as I had an offer from a company. Found about you 3 days ago. Can't wait to pass the next time. Yes. So congratulations, by the way, 13 points. You had 10 days to study. You were only 13 points shy. That's actually really freaking amazing. So celebrate that. Now that you got my videos to help you learn and understand the information, that is going to be incredible for you. If you can get the gold, that is even better to make sure you can secure the pass. But even just watching the YouTube videos, if that's what you're able to do at this point, that is super helpful as well. Also, if you go to my insurance page, insuranceexamqueen.com, and you go to resources, I have free stuff for you to help you pass. We have free student notes that you can read. And then we also have Kahoot games where you can take games, and they're basically practice questions. You just take these games and play questions, and it helps solidify the information in your brain. So that is all free on our website as well. The grumpy horticulturalist. I have my exam next week and didn't understand a single thing. Went and took the practice today and got an 83. I feel so ready. Perfect. All right. Yes. And you had I don't know if you got gold, but you've been watching my videos here on the YouTube for sure. All right, Jim Johnson. Hey, I take my life and health tomorrow. I've been struggling with remember the terms for life and policy. Any help? So, Jim, the main policies that they talk about are going to be term versus whole. So, term is temporary. Term, temporary. It's for a term. Remember, when you think about a president as a 4-year term, it's a set amount of time. So, term means time. It is limited. It is set. It is 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, but it is for a set time. Whole life is for your whole life. It is a permanent policy. It goes forever. Those are the two main policies that they're going to talk about. Then there's a few other policies they talk about. There is universal. Universal is meant to be like it helps you through your whole, like maybe a way to think about it is it helps out your whole universe. Like there's a way with a universal policy, it's a way of having whole life and helping to grow the money in the whole life, and having insurance at the same time. The thing about universal versus whole life is that universal is flexible on the premiums. Like whole life, you have to pay the same premium no matter what. Like it never changes. You either pay it monthly or annually, but it never changes. You can never skip it. There's no skip option on a whole life. If you miss a payment on a whole life, they can do an automatic premium loan, but you're going to have to pay that back. Universal allows you to skip premium payments. Like I can't afford the premium payment this month. No problem. Skip it. Not a big deal. So universal allows me to think about my whole universe. And like sometimes I struggle with being able to make my payments. And so I get to skip my payments. So universal is very flexible in that way. Then there's variable. With variable, you want to think of these. Variable is life insurance that is invested in the stock market. But in order to sell variable, I need 2 licenses. 1, I need a life license, and 2, I need a securities license. So variable V requires 2, 1 life license, 1 security license, and then I can sell variable if I have those 2 lines. What else is there? There's group life insurance. Group is for group. I get it through my job. There's joint life, where joint 2 people, joint is 2 people, and joint pays out on the first death. So if I have like a husband and a wife and they get one policy together, they do a joint policy. As soon as the first one dies, the money pays out. There is also survivorship, and survivorship is second death. So this would be husband and wife get a policy. Husband dies, nothing happens. Policy is still intact. Wife dies, then the policy pays out. Joint is good for when one spouse dies, the other spouse needs the money right away. Survivorship is when you want to leave money to your kids. That's one way to think about that too. But yeah, I have the best class for life insurance policies in the Gold Class Series package. We actually take the time to draw a chart of all the different life insurance policies so that you have one study chart to use, and you can see all the names and like a quick information about each one of them. And again, that's available in the Gold Class Series package, which is on insuranceexamqueen.com. Comes with a 90% first-time pass rate. Highly rated on YouTube. Google. If you go to Google, if you search Insurance Exam Queen and go to Google Maps, we have almost 2,000 5-star reviews, a perfect rating. And people cite gold as the reason they are able to pass. So if you're struggling at all and you want to make sure you get a pass, if you're tired of paying retest fees, you're tired of studying information that makes no sense, get gold so that you can secure your pass and be good to go. The Grumpy Horticulturist, no paid plans, but religiously playing the videos and some Spotify when at work. Perfect. Insurance Sales Queen in the house. My dearest friend Mary is in the house right now. She is the Insurance Sales Queen, and she is so perfect for once you have passed your exam, you want to connect with Mary so that you can learn about sales, how to speak to people, how to feel comfortable with people, how to get some leads, how to network market, all these different stuff. Mary can help you out with that. And she has a Facebook group that's called the Insurance Sales Queen group. And she has some incredible stuff. She even one of the craziest things about the insurance business is that some people will not talk to you or help you in the insurance world unless you directly work for them. And Mary's like, I'm going to help anybody and everybody with free information. And she even hosts ice cream social nights where you can just hang out with each other and talk to other insurance agents and get some help. Like, because again, sometimes people will not talk to you unless you actually work for them. And so this is a way of getting free information from people and getting help and chatting with other insurance agents and getting support where it's not reliant upon a job or an employment contract. So she's an amazing support for after passing. You want to check her out, Insurance Sales Queen. Lycan Gaming, when you say we, is it you and your team, or do you have part in an organization? The Insurance Exam Queen is a we. I think that's what you might mean. So I have a team. As the Insurance Exam Queen, I have a team of people who help. And so I say we. But yeah, I say we a lot, actually all the time. Because like even in the house, like when I'm talking with David and like my housekeeper and nanny, I'm like, we got to do this and we got to do that. Okay. Giwandra Jefferson, what is most important focus in life? So here's for everybody. If you're like, what do I need to study? What do I actually need to know? If you go to insuranceexamqueen.com and you either go to PC or life and health, those are the tab options. You can click on recommendations and then scroll to your state, and then it will tell you what is most important for your state. There are two main test providers, and while they kind of cover the same stuff, one of them makes certain things more important than the other. And so you got to read your state specifically so that you know which topics are most important. Now, if you really, really want to drill down and know exactly how many questions will come from each topic, you can get your state outline. And we actually have all state outlines available in our study Facebook group. So if you are not yet in our Facebook group, I highly recommend joining it. Let me grab the link for you here real quick. In our insurance Facebook study group, it's a way of getting help, asking questions. You do have to answer the questions to join. So when you try to join the group, it's going to ask you questions. You must fill in your answers. One of the answers is that you have to tell me hashtag state, hashtag exam you're in. So if you're in Pennsylvania, life insurance, you need to do hashtag PA, hashtag life. And every post you make in Facebook has to have your hashtag state, hashtag exam, or we will decline it. You also have to fill in the secret word, which means reading the group rules. So you got to read the group rules, and there's a secret word in there, and then you got to put the secret word in there. I want to make sure you read the rules first. So I am putting the link in the chat to join the Facebook study group. If you missed the link or whatever, all you got to do is go to Facebook and search Insurance Exam Queen, and it will pop up. Melissa, my test is Saturday the 25th. All the loves and vibes to pass in 3 days from now. I'm nervous. This is my second time doing the test. Okay. Big deep breaths. You got to trust yourself. You got to give yourself grace. Most people fail. So if you've taken this more than once, you're normal. You're normal. It is actually not normal to pass the first time. It is normal to fail multiple times before you take it. So don't beat yourself up. It's common to struggle. It's common to fail. Give yourself some grace. Now, I'd highly recommend digging into my class series packages as much as possible. You got 3 days at a minimum. If you can get 8 hours of bronze watching, $27 on my website, that's awesome. You don't have the $27, watch every YouTube video you can. Read the notes under the resources tab. Play the Kahoot games under the resources tab. There's join the Facebook group. Ask help and support there. So we have all kinds of options available for you. And make sure you watch the About to Test audio here on the Facebook. It's just me sitting in front of a microphone, like talking about passing the exam and getting you help. Is my microphone plugged in? No, it's not. I wonder what microphone we're using right now. It's all about just helping you pass the exam. And I wish I could see. I don't know if I could see. Nope, I can't see. Okay, never mind. Oh, I was like, wait, which microphone? I bet it's my web camera microphone. So far, you guys seem to be able to hear me, so that seems fine. But anyway, get the help. Watch that audio. It's just me talking in front of the microphone, motivating you, giving you excitement to go in and pass the exam. And again, that's available here on the YouTube channel. KC Moss 52. Hey, my adjuster's retake exam tomorrow morning and see. I'm sending you all the loves, all the vibes to pass your exam tomorrow. Not really cramming tonight. Good. But going over some things I'm not sure on. Been watching and listening to you every day. Perfect. Yeah. The night before the exam, I don't recommend cramming because cramming is like the energy of I don't got it. Cramming says I'm not ready. But if you're relaxed and you're feeling good, then you're more likely you're in the energy of passing. And so it's very powerful to actually relax the night before your exam. Casey Moss, thank you for all your content. You're so welcome. I love being able to help you guys pass. Tori Blaine, what did or do you like selling insurance? I mostly enjoyed explaining the insurance to people. So I was like, I would educate them on what was on their policies, what they were being covered for, what they weren't being covered for, what would happen in an accident, what do these coverages mean? So I really loved educating people. And I think that that's super powerful as an insurance agent. If you're teaching them about their insurance and informing them, letting them learn about it, they're more likely to want to work with you. And so that's a big component. And I also love, you're protecting people's assets. You're taking care of them in an emergency. When your house burns down, imagine the grief, the overwhelm, the stress. Like, it's definitely a freaking struggle. And if you can, make sure that they're going to have what they need to rebuild their home and be okay, then that's really, really powerful. So you can do that as an insurance agent. So you're teaching people about what they're covered for. You're protecting their assets so that after emergency, they're okay. That's what I loved about insurance. And I don't sell any today. I just help pass the exam. So I'm not an active selling agent. James Woolard passed Mississippi PNC Friday. Yes, James, congratulations. That's amazing. If you have not already, I would love a 5-star review on Insurance Exam Queen on Google Maps. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. And if you've already left it, thank you so much. I appreciate it. DD, so I'm new to all of this. I'm a little confused. Hashtag Life and Health, Texas. Can you explain the process to get to the state exam? Okay. So some states require that you take a course, the state approved course, before you're allowed to test. Texas does not. In the state of Texas, all you have to do is sign up to take the test and you can take the test. Now, because they do not require anything, you still have to learn the information. Texas just doesn't require that you have proof that you learn the information. In the state of Texas, all you have to do is study Gold. My Gold Class Series package is $97 on insuranceexamqueen.com. We have had many people in Texas only use my Gold. They don't buy anything else. They don't study anything else. All they study is the videos that are in Gold, and they're able to pass the exam in the state of Texas because Texas doesn't require anything. So I would recommend getting the Life and Health Gold videos, watching them on repeat, and then once you feel comfortable, schedule your state exam and go pass it. And you can always ask for help in the Insurance Exam Queen support group on Facebook too. They definitely webcam. Thank you, Grumpy Hortic. I'll make sure my webcam or my mic. I have a cute, adorable little mic. I just was on vacation and I came home and I forgot to plug it in. Okay. The insurance sales is one of the top industries for income. That is correct. At a minimum, the average income for an insurance agent is $52,000 a year. That's just the minimum, the average. You can make way more than that as an insurance agent. I knew many six-figure earners. So people who are earning over $100,000. It is one of the wealthiest jobs, like one of the biggest streams of income you can get is tapping into the insurance industry. And if you want to make a lot of money, talk to Mary because she will help teach you how to sell, help you feel comfortable, and be able to protect people's assets. Like, that's so powerful. And teach people insurance. That's so amazing. Yeah. May we have a link for state-specific exam resources from your site? I'm touring around but not finding it. Let me show you. That's even better. All right, give me 1 second. Let me pop this up. Let me move this over here. insuranceexamqueen.com. All right, so let me share this with you. No, not that. Share screen. Okay, so you guys should be able to see my website. So this is my website right here. You could tell it's me because see me, I'm sitting right there. Okay, so on the top here, we have, you got to pick your exam. You've got property or casualty, life and health, adjusters, this, and then you click here. If you want recommendations, this is the state breakdown. So if you go to recommendations, it explains, does my stuff work? Yes, it works in every state. Do you have to take a state approved course? You can click this link to find out, but it's going to take you to another website. Then if you scroll below, I have my recommendations based on your state. So if you're in Alabama, you're going to click this. It tells you what is the most important thing to know. It gives you a little breakdown about each of those things. And then it tells you which course of mine you can get, what it offers, and you can click the link to go buy that thing. And you click sign me. You can scroll through and learn more about it, or you can sign up for it and get it. Okay. And you can also, if you go back over here, you can download this as a PDF. So like you can save it and have it and keep it on your computer. And it includes like some study stuff even, or maybe not. So important things to know, it breaks it down for you. So you can save this as a PDF if you would like and get a cute little picture of me sending you all the loves and vibes to pass your exam. So that's available. And again, that's under recommendations, or we have life and health recommendations. So you can check those out. Under the resources tab, we have career resources. And that's where you'd want to get, Mary's stuff. She has the essential insurance agents need to know package. We also have a Carrie who offers you a class on having an Affordable Care Act agency if you're interested in that. We've got the business of Medicare class that you can get into. And then we also have free study resources. So we have the Insurance Exam Queen YouTube channel. We got the Facebook study group. We got Kahoot games that you can play. I've got student notes that you can read. And all of this is on the resources tab. Okay. So, and then we have live classes. In fact, I am teaching the class tonight. So if you have not yet, we have a class happening tonight. It's going to work for everybody. If you have gold already, you can book this for free. You don't need to buy a ticket. If you don't yet have gold, or you just want to make sure you get in class tonight with me, I'll drop the link below. It's $17 a ticket, and it'll be starting. I'm actually going to jump off here a little bit early so I can go prepare for class. But I'm going to be teaching tonight in 24 minutes from now. I'm starting class. So you guys can join this class tonight if you want. But we have about 3 classes a week. Peter teaches life and health stuff. Angela teaches property and casualty adjusting stuff. And we have all kinds of classes that you can join. We also have Charmaine and Jeff Cross, who teach you how to have your own remote life insurance agency. They teach you things about doing this job on your own. You can join to work with them if you want, but it's not a requirement. You can still come to the class. And they teach that every 2 weeks or so, it looks like. Yeah, about every 2 weeks. And yeah, so that's what's available on the website. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any other questions, but that's on insuranceexamqueen.com. Okay. All right. Hang on. All right. Let me scroll back up. I saw a comment that made me chuckle. All right. I'm in Colorado if that's important. Yeah. So click on PNC or Life and Health, click on state recommendations, click on Colorado. I tell you what's important. James Wood on Google, what to give you 5 stars, you earned it. Yes, James. If so, you already passed your test. If you can go to type in Insurance Exam Queen on your Google Maps and then click leave a review and drop me a 5-star review if you passed your exam, I'd really appreciate that. TD, thank you. Rebecca, I take my test tomorrow morning. Turn that frown upside down. Get excited to pass. You're excited to pass. Definitely make sure you watch the About to Test audio on the YouTube channel to get you psyched up. and ready to pass and feeling good about it. And failed my first exam, Florida, going to retake in 2 weeks. Any Florida test takers advice? Definitely, if you can, get gold. Florida exam is a little bit difficult because they have a lot of heavy state law. So you got to be good at everything and good at state law. And gold is going to help you out the best for that. Austin, I've also seen your videos on Exam FX. They took away all your colors and identity. So I was not as colorful until after I got to leave. Yes. They were cool with my tattoos, and there were times where I had purple hair when I worked for them. But yeah, I love who I get to be now, instead of all buttoned up and professional looking. Okay. How do I keep copies of the recordings? Jonathan, in order to get recordings of gold, the class series is the only way to have 100 days access to my recordings. So none of my recordings can you purchase forever, but you can get 100 days access with the gold class series package. Oh my God. Thank you. I just needed to know where to focus my energy. I'm glad commercial CPP isn't that big. No, it's not for Colorado. James, I still have access time on PNC. Can I use it for life and health? No, it's 97 each one. So even if you use gold for 1 day, 97 property casualty, you'd still need to pay 97 gold life and health. Gold is already severely discounted. So like the value of gold is over $5,000. When you add up the videos, the notes, the live classes that you can attend, it is over $5,000 value for what we're giving you in only 97. There are other insurance instructors out there who give you way less for hundreds of dollars. 97, we give you over $5,000 of value for under $100. That's freaking amazing. I don't discount it any more than that. You have, what's your Kahoot name? The insurance exam queen is the Kahoot name, but if you go to the resources tab of the website and click on Kahoot, you will have to create a Kahoot account, but you don't have to pay for anything. And then you can play My Kahoots, but you have to have an account on Kahoot first in order to be able to play My Kahoots. Rebecca, will you be covering over the life and health on class tonight? The class is about an hour long, and we're going to talk about contract law, which works for everybody. So whether you're taking life or health or property or casualty or adjusting, every exam has contract law. So we're going to be talking about contract law. Kendall, hi, just joined the Facebook group and preparing for my test on Tuesday. Jitters, Florida exam. All right, big deep breath. You've got this. Trust yourself. Listen to the mindset playlist on YouTube because it helps to get you in the right mind frame. And breathe. You've got this. Queen, I think you're frozen. Oh, well, hopefully not now. Okay, James. Okay, in South Carolina, which one would I need to use? Gold is the best for everybody. So if you can get gold, that's the best. It works in every state for every exam. Gold. How long is your gold course? You get 100 days access, and gold is 30 hours of video. It's a little bit longer, depending on if it's life or health or PNC. You're a little bit more than 30 hours, but you also get bronze and silver as well. But some people will watch the videos on like 2 speed so they can hear everything and get it in. We've had people buy gold the night before their exam and pull off a pass. So there's always enough time to get in some videos and help you get that pass. Kendall, thank you so much for that. Any specific test question videos available on your channel? We do have Kahoot games recordings that you can watch where we talk about questions, but we do have in the gold class series package, we have a navigating difficult test questions recording, and you can watch that class, and it helps you understand the material. It helps you to tackle difficult questions, how to make sure you're picking the right question, what to watch out for tricky questions. And that's available in the gold class series package. All right, I'm going to go ahead. That's my signal too. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits on here tonight because, again, I am teaching the live class tonight. Again, it works for everybody, whether you are property or casualty or life or health. Let me drop the link one more time. If you have gold or platinum, you can attend for free, but you have to still register. So make sure you log into your gold, go to class links, and click book my spot. That way you'll get the link to be able to attend. If you don't have gold, it's a $17 ticket, and I am dropping the link now, and I will see you there tonight. So I'm going to let you all go. I love you so much. I am sending you all the loves and vibes to pass the exam. I will be back here on the YouTube channel next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central Time. Be here next Tuesday and Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Time. I try to do every Tuesday and Wednesday, but sometimes there's stuff going on traveling. But most every Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm here at 5 p.m. Central Time to answer your questions. And again, I will be in class tonight. I just dropped the link, London and Paris. Let me drop it one more time. And you can register for class tonight. So I love you all. Have an amazing night. Join me in the Facebook group for support and join me in class tonight. All the loves and all the vibes to pass your exam. You guys have an amazing day.